Yesterday's election saw a big upset in St. Paul. State Representative Kaohly Her defeated two-term incumbent Mayor Melvin Carter.
And one of Her's first stops today was right here at KSTP TV to talk with Eric Shalou about her win and changes ahead.
State Representative Kaohly Her thanked her supporters after winning the St. Paul mayor race, beating incumbent Melvin Carter.
What do you plan to do to make the lives of folks in St. Paul better on day one?
Really what people are also hoping for is a connection, responsiveness, and someone who will listen when there are issues that they care about.
Do you think that had been lacking at City Hall, not responding to residents soon enough?
People weren't getting responses at all. And that wasn't something I was hearing from one person or one group of people. It was residents, it was the employees who are working there, it's labor groups, it's developers, it's people who wanted to invest in our city. We have to put things in place in order for us to track communication and responses to people, because that's how we keep ourselves accountable.
Her says residents will now see in more detail where their tax dollars are going in the new administration.
I think transparency is really important. I talked about this on the campaign trail, that I'd like to have a line item budget so that people can actually see, and not just an overview of what you're trying to pass. Transparency is really important to build trust, and especially when people are giving you their money and their taxes.
The mayor-elect says the growing tax base is key to St. Paul's future to provide services and not raise taxes.
People are really struggling, and so and we haven't been growing business. We haven't been growing retail. And in fact, what's been happening is that we've been closing businesses all around us.
How do you fix that? Is it the reach out from City Hall?
Absolutely.
She says a top priority is going after new business, like bringing a grocery store back to downtown after stalled retail growth in the city.
With those businesses leaving different parts of the city of St. Paul, folks at home hear that, ooh, should I be concerned that my taxes could be going up? How do you fill that tax base without impacting somebody in their home?
All I can do is try to minimize that now by growing the tax base, which means we have to build more housing. We have to work with our developers, and then we have to be the salespeople for our city to bring businesses and commerce back into our city. And so I can grow the tax base so that then I can alleviate, at least spread that out to a larger group of people and not just have it be on the backs of the current residents now.
Her takes office in January. She's no stranger to City Hall after working as Mayor Carter's policy director during his first term. In St. Paul, Eric Shalou, 5 Eyewitness News.